Welcome again to the Belligerent Duck and welcome to another Age of Sigmar battle report. This time we are going to have a 1000 point vanguard battle with open war cards, and it's going to be IRONJAWZ versus SOULBLIGHT. Since we're only playing a 1000 vanguard battle, we are going to play on a 4x4 foot battlefield, like the General's Handbook tells us. We're playing somewhat matched play, but it's a fun game, so we decided to take the open war cards. We are also playing in the realm of Gur, where the Palefacez, my IRONJAWZ army, has invaded the territory of a vampire lady, and she will try to expel the intruders from her territory. The IRONJAWZ. The Palefacez are back. This army is led by Lord Palefacez, the mega boss. He's got the bestial charisma warlord trait, and he's got the destroyer artifact. With him, 2 war chanters to buff the boys, 1 unit of gore grunters, 1 unit of art boys, and 1 big unit of 10 brutes with jagged gore hackers, 2 gore choppers, and the boss has the claw and the smasher. That's 980 points, and this is going to give me, well, normally it would give me a triumph, but since we're playing the open war cards, I'm going to get a ruse. Yeah, there it is. And it's this one, if you can see it, but I will, once I play it, I will explain anyway.
And now for 1000 points of SOULBLIGHT. My army is led by my vampire lord, the winged horror Isabella, who has the killing blow command trait, as an artifact the saccharine goblet, and knows the vile transference spell. She has her 6 Vargeist bodyguards with her, and is also accompanied by 5 loyal blood knights and 40 skeletons with shields and spears.
And this is our mission. We're going to use this deployment that basically means for us that we have 24 inches of space between our armies. We're going to play the invasion objective. That means that's more or less a knife to the heart objective. Each of us will set up 1 objective, and if one player succeeds to control both objectives at the end of the enemy's turn, he instantly wins the game. And we've got a twist, the blessed healing. That means that we can pick a friendly unit in our hero phase and heal D3 wounds. And I got this ruse. Well, it will be revealed soon. Okay, so here's our battlefield. The armies have already deployed. 1 objective is here, that's the Palefacez objective, and over there in the middle of the big blob of skeletons, there is the other objective. So I'm going to play my ruse card now. Thomas still has no idea what's going to hit him now. Well,
okay.
It's not going to be that strong. Ooh, it's an ambush. That normally means that I could use 3 units and set them up anywhere on the battlefield, 12 inches away from the enemy, but we already said I'm just going to use use it on 1 unit that I can set up on the battlefield anywhere, 12 inches away from enemy units, and I think I'm going to use my art boys. And the art boys have been in the ambush here. I've moved them here, 12 inches away from the blood knights over there and from the skeletons here, still within 10 inches of the war chanter. Yes, what I forgot to mention is that 5 of them have shields and the other 5 have big choppers.
additional information. I'm using the Dragon Warrior's Bloodline for my Soulblight units.
Hero phase and movement done for the Soulblight. Yes, we have a Mystic Shield on the Wargeists from our Vampire Lord here, or Vampire Lady, depends how you want to see it, because this model is female. Then we've got, well, the skeletons have just more or less stayed here. The Blood Knights have moved closer to the Outboys, and yeah, that's it. Charge phase. The Blood Knights are going to try and charge the Outboys. Let's see.
Let's see, they can move. 6.
6 should be good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
That's fine. They are in. And they are in. So that leads us directly to the combat phase. 16 attacks from the Blood Knights here on the Outboys. Hitting on...
Freeze. Re-rolling once, so there's a lot of 2s. Shoops.
I like it.
And wounding on freeze as well.
Okay.
It looks pretty awesome.
Oh, that's very good. 11 wounds. Saving on 5s because they have -1 rend.
Whoa.
That's pretty good. But because they charge, they have D3 damage. So now 3 times D3 damage.
With this incredible roll.
This was really incredible.
So 1, 2, and 2.
So my shield guys are going to try to block these wounds on 6s.
What's this? This is crazy.
I guess Gork or Morg or Gorka Morga are definitely on my side in this game. That's one dead Arc Boy, and I'm going to take this one from the back. And the Arc Boys are going to swing back. The big choppers first. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. Winning on 3s. That's 2 minus 1.
So 5 plus. Nope.
Okay, that's 2 damage then. Okay. Now the one with the shield, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, 3s. That's a wound, no rend.
So on a 3 plus because of the shields. Fine.
Okay. And the boss hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds so far.
What's the rend?
Yes, -1.
So 5 plus. I guess the one's dead now. Yes.
Okay, so the Arc Boys straight back and kill one of them. Okay, and that's already it for turn 1 Soulblight. Well, we don't have to check bravery here because Bloodlines have 10 and the Arc Boys here have 8. So let's see what the IRONJAWZ can do in their first turn. Movement phase and hero phase done for the IRONJAWZ. Unfortunately, none of my Mighty Destroyer's abilities went off, so I only did the regular movement. They've advanced, he has advanced, that is, he ran. The Watch Hunters just moved, and the Gore Grunters also only have moved, so they can possibly make the charge. We'll see about that. They also get the Frenzy of Violence, and the Arc Boys also got the Frenzy of Violence. And because of the Bestial Charisma, these brutes got Inspiring Presence, and the Gore Grunters got Inspiring Presence. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the Arc Boys were not close enough to give the Inspiring Presence to them. Charges. The Gore Grunters are going to try and charge the Blood Knights. We already measured it. They need a 9 because of the scenery here. It's -1 because they have to go 1 inch down. So that basically is they just lose their bonus for IRONJAWZ charging. So I need a straight 9 here on that dice roll. So let's see. An 8, but
Nope.
that's not enough. Close is not enough. A command point would be so great here. And for the combat phase, the art boys have already piled in and they are going to attack here. Okay, so we've got 3 big choppers here, we've got 1 boss, and we've got 2 normal shield choppers here. So I'm going to roll the big choppers first because of frenzy of violence. They hit on a 3 here. So let's see. Well,
And it's more like it.
it's more like on a 4. Please, no. Okay, so that's 1 wound, -1.
So on the 5 plus.
He failed it. Okay. Now the normal choppers hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. And that's 2 wounds.
Minus.
No minus.
So on the 3 plus.
Oh,
Another one dies.
so lucky here. Okay, and now the boss one, he hits on a 2. Yes, and he wounds on a 3. That's 2 wounds, -1.
This one's on a 5 plus.
Oops, that's a pretty big fail here from the Blood Knights somehow.
Yep.
They are getting their butts kicked by art boys. The Blood Knights are going to swing back.
Hitting on 3s. Oh wait.
I think you can reroll once, isn't it?
No, only when charging.
Only when charging, damn.
And wounding on 3s. Yes.
That's better.
It's better. Rend -1.
Okay.
6 wounds. Come on, don't save as crazy.
5.
Yeah, that's good. But only
That's a
1
great.
wound.
Okay. So let's see about the shield guys. I still have some left there. Let's roll them all together. 6s. Not a single one. That's 3 dead art boys here.
Awesome.
Okay, and now because they have killed something, they heal up 1 wound. And now Battle Shock. I have to roll the dice here for the art boys. Let's see. But that's fine. So that's it for turn 1. Now we are going to roll up. Who gets to decide who has the first turn 2? Let's see.
Oh. Oh. 5 again.
6!
Yes!
Okay, good. I guess good for the Soulblight. Okay, hero phase for the Soulblight. Because of our twist and the healing fountains, or how it is called, they healed the 3 wounds, and now we have to check for the mystical terrain here for the Wahlgeists, if they are befuddled or not. No, they're not. They can reroll hit rolls. That sucks. Okay, and now for our vampire lady.
Isabella is also fine.
She's also fine and can also reroll hit rolls. Well, okay. Other things in the hero phase?
Mystic Shield.
Mystic Shield.
Gonna cast Mystic Shield on the Wahlgeist.
On the Wahlgeist. Yes,
And it's
that
fine.
goes off, yes.
And Isabella also gives them a command trait. I think it's called Blood Frenzy, +1 attack.
Okay, so the Wahlgeists are serious shit this turn. And the movement phase is done. We can see there was some serious movement here. The Wahlgeist and the vampire both have moved in the middle. We'll probably charge something and kill something, and even the skeletons over there have moved a little bit, but are still holding the objective there. So let's see what happens during charges. I have some guesses that will happen. We'll see. So Isabella the vampire will charge first.
That's pretty nice.
She can probably go wherever she wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the Wahlgeist.
The Wahlgeist, let's see. 9.
Oh my god. It's pretty good. Yes. Charge completed. Isabella went there and the war guys went over here, and they will still be able to pile in. I see at least a dead war chandler here, but we'll see. In combat phase. So the war guys are going to be activated first, and they are piling in right now. Let's pile in done. Okay, let's see what the super buff unit can do now. So now 8 attacks from the Wargeist at the Warchanter first.
2 Wargeist trying to eat the Warchanter. Rerolling once, and we have 2 2s. Because of the bloodline.
So good.
That's very good. And wounding on freeze, but rerolling because of the mystical terrain.
Yes.
Thankfully for rerolling.
Okay. That's 5 wounds minus 1. Okay, so 5s here for saves. Come on. No, he's dead. Bye, Warchanter. And now 17 attacks at the poor gold granters. He will freeze.
Rerolling once.
Oh yeah.
We have some 2s as well.
Because they have 2s. Charged.
More 2s.
Okay, that's still good.
And wounding on freeze, rerolling because of awesome terrain.
Yeah, you can really... that terrain comes in handy, I think.
Absolutely.
2 more.
Just 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 wounds. Rend minus 1.
9 wounds. 5 pluses here. Shit.
2 damage each.
Oh my god. 4, 8, 12, 14. One is still alive with 1 wound. Okay. And whenever they kill something on a 6, they get an additional attack, and that has just happened. So let's do that additional attack. Maybe it will slay the last Gorgrunter.
Hitting on a 3, rerolling once because charging.
Yes.
And wounding on a 3. Yeah, 1 wound more.
Okay. 5. Come on, Gorgrunter. No. Okay, they are all dead. So I'm going to activate my art boys here. First, this big chopper guy is going to hit at the vampire. Force, that's 1 hit. Freeze, that's a wound.
Rend.
Minus 1.
So on a 5+, let's see if Isabella can tank this. No.
Okay, 1 wound.
I'm ignoring it on a 6. No.
Okay, 1 wound in her. Okay, then the normal shield chopper guy there on the Blood Knights. That's it. On a 3, that's a wound.
Rend.
No rend.
On a 3+. Saved.
Okay. Now the boss with his big chopper. 3. 3s. No. And now these on 4s. Big choppers here. That's not very good. 3s. That's 2 wounds minus 1 on the Blood Knights.
5+. No. 6+. No.
Okay, so they're taking 2 wounds. Well, that would be 1 dead if they hadn't healed, fortunately. Okay, so now you pick another unit.
I'm gonna take Isabella.
Yes, well, it doesn't matter anymore.
And she's drinking out of her saccharine goblet.
Oh no.
Makes a 2+ to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. And 2+ to wound. Ui.
She can re-roll wounds because of the mystical terrain.
Thank you very much. So that's 4 wounds. Rend minus, let me see. Minus 1.
Okay, 5+ here. At least 2. 2 I didn't save.
And 2
How much damage?
D3 each.
Okay.
So 5.
4, 5. Okay, so I still have 1 shield guy. So let's put the first 2 wounds on him. 6 is... No, 6. Okay, he's dead. And that is 3 more wounds, so 2 die. That's him and another wound. And now the Blood Knights are going to strike.
Hitting on freeze. No reroll here. And wounding on freeze as well. Oi. Only
Not
3.
so good.
Nope.
It's 3.
Rank -1 and only 1 damage.
Okay. 5 plus. Just 1 damage on them. But that kills off 1. Because we just had 1 damage spill over from the last one.
And because Isabella killed something or someone, she heals up 1 wound and the Blood Knights as well.
Okay. We can probably already go to bravery here for the Arc Boys. 4 plus 3 are 7. But they still have, I think, an 8 bravery, so they are good.
We forgot something. Isabella has the Killing Blow command trait, and because she drank out of her goblet, all wound rolls of 5 and 6 deal an additional mortal wound. So 2 mortal wounds is 1 more dead Arc Boy.
I'm going to take the drummer here. So, but they should still be good. Okay, that's it for turn 2 for the Soulblight. Now we're going to IRONJAWZ turn 2 and we'll see if the Palefacez can turn this game to their favor. Movement and hero phase done. Yes, so he has spoken out his war and well, they move closer to the Wargeist and will charge, and that's basically it. So either we slaughter them now or we lose the game. That's what we're about to find out. Let's go to charges then. And of course they have also Frenzy of Violence on them, so let's see and charge. Let's charge with the Warboss first. The Megaboss, that's a 7, that should be good enough. And let's see the charge for the Brutes now.
1 once.
Okay, that's a 9. So charges were successful. I've already piled in, and now let's swing some Jagged Gore Hackers. We already measured, all of them can attack with a 2-inch range, so let's hope we slaughter these stupid Wargeists now. So it's the beginning of the combat phase. He has called out the war, so I have to roll a 1, 2, or 3 to get the bonus attack here. Let's see, let's hope. Oh, I got a 6, great. Well, that's not helpful here. Okay, so no bonus attack from the war. Now the Jagged Gore Hackers here hitting on 2s because of Frenzy Violence. And they can reroll the ones because the Megaboss is close. Okay, that's good, and it should be 1 additional. I'm just going to take this here. Okay, that's another hit. So they're wounding on 3s. 3s here. That's really good. Bye-bye for that Wargeist. Not looking so great for the Wargeists. Okay, this is... Then this should be 16 wounds minus 1 on the Wargeists. They're saving on 5s here.
Because of Mystic Shield. Let's go. Give me 5s. Not a lot.
Okay, 4 saves.
And now
Each 1 damage, so...
we need 6s to ignore wounds. Come on. 6s. At least 3 wounds ignored.
So 3.
So 1 dead Wargeist and the second dead Wargeist, and 1 got 1 wound.
Okay. So now the Gore Hackers, they are just hitting on 3s. I can reroll these because I duff up the big thing. Okay. That's good, and they are wounding on 3s. Phones minus 1.
So 5s again. Ooh,
3, that's these 3 damage each.
that's a lot. Oh,
Not
just
like
3.
that. 3, okay.
Okay, and 6s. Give me 6s. Ah, no.
Well,
Another one
3,
dies.
that's another dead Wargeist. Okay, so the Boss Claw now hitting on a 3. I can re-roll it because the boss is there and because of Duff Up the Big Thing. Luckily, come on, give me a hit here.
Oh,
God, okay. So, at least the Brute Smasher here. This other weapon on a 3 hits, wounds twice. So I think that's -2 now here.
-2. 6s. Sorry. Ah, no. What's the damage?
D3 damage each. Ha, that's 6 damage. That's nice.
6 damage.
Come on. So let's see if the Brute can slay some more.
6s. No.
Well, that's pretty good for me. You still couldn't wipe the unit, but some terrific damage was done. Now the Blood Knights are going to possibly kill the Art Boys.
Let's see. Demon Freeze. Again, a lot of ones.
No rerolls here.
And wounding on Freeze. Well, that's at least 5 wounds, rend -1.
Wounds. Okay, let's see. 5+ here. Okay, it looks like one is still alive, and it's going to be the banner bearer.
I didn't see anything.
That's amazing. Okay, now the Vargeists are going to swing back with 9 attacks here at the Brutes.
Hitting on Freeze. That's good. Wounding on Freeze, re-rolling. Re-rolling. Yes.
Many wounds.
And that's 8 wounds, rend -1.
Uh-oh. Okay, 5+ saves here. Come on. Well, it's 8 damage you deal to me. So these two are going to die. He's going to get 2 wounds. Okay, Battle Shock. The Brutes need to check. Let's see. Yeah, well, they lost 2, so... Oh no! Yeah. Okay.
There's 2 more.
So 2 more are running. Well, of course the one who took the 2 wounds, but another one that's really painful here. And the one Art Boy, well, he's good, of course. And the Blood Knights heal because they killed something. Okay, we're going into turn 3. And we're going to have a roll-off here. We think that at this moment it's really crucial who gets the turn, because right now it's somewhat even here. So we'll see. 4. Well, that means I get a double turn. So now there is hope for the IRONJAWZ. Yes. Turn 3, IRONJAWZ. Hero phase done. I've called out the war. I've put Frenzy of Violence on the Brutes, and I've moved a little bit here, which leads us directly to the charge phase. So the Megaboss will attempt to charge here. Let's see. That's a 6, meaning a 7. That's not so great. I guess he won't reach the vampire. Okay, 7 is good enough. We just measured it, so boop, he goes there. And yeah, well, we'll try to charge with the War Chanter here. That's not really good. Not going to get him anywhere. Okay, so let's go into close combat. Oh yes, and of course I've called out the walls, so let's see if the ability goes off. I have still 1, 2, 3, 4 IRONJAWZ units within 10 inches of my Megaboss, so I need a 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I get a 5, of course. I mean, that's just the luck I need today. Okay, so I've already piled in with these now. Let's see if they can slay these 2 Vargeists. Okay, the Jagged Gore Hackers go first. Okay, Okay, I can reroll them because I've dug up the big thing.
So bad.
Oh, were these 2s actually? Because
yes,
2s are good enough. Okay, so just these. Okay, nice. 3s. Okay. That's 6 wounds, -1.
So 5s.
Just 1 for...
And 6s. Come on, give me some 6s, please. No.
Okay. Are they dead already?
Left.
1 is left. Okay.
1 wound.
Okay, then let's see the god choppers. 3s. Oh well, that was good. He gets butchered properly, I think. 3s. Okay. That's -1 again.
5s.
That's 1. So that's 3 damage. That's 3 damage.
No. Dead.
Okay. So they are gone. Okay. Finally. Some relief on my part here. Okay, but now Isabella will swing at the mega boss. Maybe she can punish him a little bit.
Yeah, and she will drink out of a goblet again. Hitting on 2s.
Yes.
Thankfully. And wounding on 2s, 6s and 5s are mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound. And 4 hits, rend -1.
Okay, so that's a 4-up save here. Which I'll make. So now Lob Paleface, my mega boss, is going to swing back here. 6 attack with his, what is it called? Gore Chopper? No, Boss Chopper. Yeah, it's always a chopper. Okay, let's go for it. 3s. Well, that's good. And 3s again. Okay. 3.
On 5s, come on, do some sound.
Oh no, because that's 9 damage because of the destroyer artifact.
So let's see, maybe I can roll a lot of 6s, which I never did this game.
Well, maybe they come all, huh?
No.
No, they don't.
She's dead.
Okay, she's dead. Okay, so still hope here now for the IRONJAWZ. I doubt I will be able to chew through these skeletons here, but well, I don't think.
And last, we have the Blood Knights, which can maybe eventually finally kill
one art boy.
Hitting on 3. Oh, look at this.
Oh no, no.
And wounding on 3s.
Not so great.
3 wounds, rend -1. He could die.
He could die. So I need a lot of 5s here. Not enough. He's dead.
Okay.
Oh well. And that's it for turn 3 IRONJAWZ. Now we're going to turn 3 SOULBLIGHT. Turn 3 SOULBLIGHT. There was no hero phase anymore because the hero is gone. We already did the movement. The skeletons just moved back so that I will never get that objective. And well, they have moved, the Blood Knights have moved closer to the mega boss and they will charge him and try to kill him, because now it's not anymore about a major victory, now it's about a minor victory, just about getting points. So let's see if he can do his charge.
Yes.
Well, it's looking good.
So let's move them in.
They are in. Okay.
And we will attack him.
That leads us already into the combat phase.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, because of rerolling 2s would be even better than rerolling 1s. The amount of 2s is crazy. And wounding on 3s. That's 4 wounds, rend -1.
Now the 4+ save. Oh, I don't make 3, so that could hurt. Indeed.
6.
He's dead. They just killed him.
8 wounds. Awesome.
Oh, that goes down for now. He will be back, obviously, but... And that was the turn. Now we're going to have another roll-off here for turn 4. So,
let's see.
Okay.
maybe we can roll less than.
That's very nice.
Than 12.
So you need a 6 now?
No.
Okay, so the IRONJAWZ go next. And now turn 4 for the IRONJAWZ. Well, not much happening here. They got their Frenzy of Violence and well, moved up to 3 inches close to the Blood Knights and will attempt to charge. Well, they cannot really fail it. They have piled in and now they are going to swing and hopefully kill these Blood Knights. Jagged Gore Hackers hitting on 2s. We have 3 wounds, right?
Yes.
So I'm not re-rolling the once, okay. Wounding on 3. That's 5 wounds, -1. Let's see.
Let's see. I need 5s. I didn't do it before. Maybe they can do now.
Yeah, that's 5. And okay.
Down to 1.
And now the Gore Choppers. 3s only. 3s. 3 -1.
And 5s again.
Oh no.
I think I didn't save like a single wound.
D3 damage.
And
That's 9 damage. They're gone. Okay. Turn 4, Soulblight. We're just going to check if the skeletons make the charge into the brutes, because this is the only way Soulblight could still get a minor victory. So let's see.
No.
I think 6. Is that 1/2 inch? I'd say they just make it. So.
Let's see. Yes, it is.
Okay, great. Well, let's
I
see.
have to move.
Now you have to move them. Okay.
Here, no.
The skeletons are being moved here.
It takes a long time.
Okay, so they have finally moved, charged, and piled all in. So now we get, what was it, 51 attacks? 51 attacks because of their spears. So. Well, great.
36 first, 5+ to hit.
Not so great, but I mean, that's to be expected. Well, actually, it's not bad. It's a little bit like orc shooting here.
Yeah, looks like orc shooting.
Good orc shooting.
Not so bad.
Okay.
So, 51 minus 36 is 15 more.
15 more attacks.
10.
5s.
Okay. And now force to wound.
Uh-oh.
But no rent.
So how many?
So 6, 8, 10, 11.
11 saves here. 5+, 4+. Okay, that's good. That's
Very
pretty good. Okay, so just 1 dies. That's good. Relief.
Well,
He's going to die. Okay, so we're going to end the game here because it won't be possible for these skeletons to kill off these brutes in 1 turn, probably. That's what we just have agreed on. That means it's a minor victory for the IRONJAWZ here because we couldn't both achieve our objective, but there are still 320 points on the table. So, and I still have, what was it, 440 points on the table. So a minor victory for the IRONJAWZ. Handshake.
epic handshake.
And let's go into a quick recap. Okay, so just a quick recap. I mean, it was just a 1,000 points game though, so that's always a little bit different than a 2K game. I would say more or less dice decided this game.
Yeah.
More, well...
I made one 5+ save in the whole game.
Yes, so your saves clearly didn't work out for you, whereas I saved very well, especially with my art boys. It was a good decision to park your skeletons back there, because I had no chance to get to your objective, but then again, you wasted the points for 40 skeletons that were just in the back and not fighting.
Yeah, totally. Like, in hindsight, it would have been better to use a unit of 10 and a unit of 30 skeletons.
Have one unit of 10 that just sits on an objective or so.
And the other one acting as a target, yeah.
Yes. Do you think that SOULBLIGHT is the way to go for you, or do you think?
No, I think I should change maybe to Legion of Blood. I don't see, in my opinion, the advantages of SOULBLIGHT compared to them, except Blood Knights being battle lines, but when losing their coming back ability, the +1 attack doesn't make up for it.
Yes, it doesn't make up for it, I agree. Though I must say they were really brutal back then with their banner. I mean, perhaps even a bit too strong, I don't know. So I'm not unhappy about the nerf or change. But
if I'm not mistaken, the points did also not change, so you're playing like the same games now?
Well, however that may be, but overall it seems that playing one of the legions is the way to go, I guess.
Speaking of points, in my opinion, it's also a bit ridiculous that like the Warburst you just see in the picture now and Isabella, my vampire lady, cost the same amount of points.
Yeah, they're both 140. Yes. Well, vampires are clearly not so strongly supported by GW, but then again, at the moment, IRONJAWZ aren't either, just when you compare the point costs. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Next time we will have maybe more points again.
And maybe I roll better this time, like not making one 5+ save.
Yes, maybe Nagash will bless your rolls next time. Well, okay, one thing I have to say about the Blood Knights still is, I mean, they were just 3 of them left and they totally killed the Mega Boss in one charge. I don't think they are bad in charge. I mean, they're just not as durable.
Like, if they charge, they're pretty good, but like when they're tarred up, rank -1 and 1 damage is not that great. It's not bad, but it's...
Yes,
yeah.
It is. Well, they are, I think, a typical heavy cavalry unit. Well, I must say I still like them, and I like the look of them, even though they're actually high elves, but I like the high elf Blood Knights. I don't know, I think they look good. Okay, so I guess that's it, maybe. I hope you enjoyed this, even if it was just 1,000 points. Next time we'll try to show a bigger game. I guess next time you also will can expect another 40k game, because we try to take turns with the system. Tell us what you like, tell us what you like to see. Please like and subscribe us, and thank you for following.
Thanks and see you.
See you.